go on this side. It's all walled up over here. The Hawthorne Ordnance Museum honors the boat and crews who serve every day aboard the U.S. Navy ballistic missile submarine.
USS Naval.
The Hawthorne Ordnance Museum celebrates the U.S. Navy battleship USN Nevada. Full-size drone helicopters that flew from 50 years ago. And we have two only at the Hawthorne Ordnance Museum. That's the only ones they have. The drones.
That survived?
That's in existence.
Can't remember where it was. I think it was in San Francisco. We took a tour of the submarine.
Yeah.
I think they have when they give tours of, and just how cramped that is, and how each.
Oh yes.
And then I mean you're living like that.
Very claustrophobic place.
Yeah. I mean every inch is.
For a reason.
Yeah.
You know, when you're watching the movies on them with the submarines, they look a lot bigger, but
no, I mean,
they are not.
It's very close quarters, very close quarters. Look at that, the flag flying. Look at how beautiful it's waving.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
USO building right across.
And she always waits.
This must be a missile.
Yeah, well, it's pointed up.
Yeah, pointed up. Look at those.
No propeller.
Look at those projectiles.
And this is just all the old retired stuff. You know, who knows what the new stuff is.
Yeah. Area 51. Those big mines. Oh, that's an undersea mine there. Undersea mine. Look at that. That's a big thing. Bombs. Bomb, general purpose. 500-pound low drag with snake eye fin. Looking in here.
Our visitors. You can't put another pin in there.
What's that?
From where people are from. You can't.
Oh, yes.
You can't put another pin in there, you know.
Yeah. There's a military jeep. There shows you all different kinds of projectiles and bullets. Sharon, see that whole thing with all the bullets that they fired in guns.
Wow.
That's what we might call the small weapons.
Yeah, and but you think of what we were firing yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what I was loading yesterday was 257 diameter, which is a 6.5 millimeter.
Well, 6.5, that's like the size of my pearl earrings are 6.6.
Yeah.
Well, actually, my big ones are 10.
There's a 2,000-pound bomb. Boy, can you just imagine being near those things when they were falling?
And to have to work with these things.
Yeah.
It must take
All those
years.
bullets. They loading that big powder kegs in those big cannons, putting that projectile in there and then loading the big powder kegs. Boy, that's a big thing there. Great big barrels. 16-inch.
I mean, that is...
That piece of plate's 150 pounds right there. That section over there, that thing was 14,000 pounds.
That's 7
Right
tons.
there. Huh?
That's 7 tons.
Yeah, 14,000 pounds. Just that section
Well,
of that
then
barrel.
that doesn't make me feel so heavy.
And they were shooting miles. Audie Murphy was calling this stuff in on himself over there in France. And that's that Gyrodyne, the helicopter. That's what you call a drone.
Yeah. Different than our drones today.
These engines. I'm going to go down and see if the auto parts stores are open. Those must be bombs. That's a miniature of the USS Nevada, I guess. Here we are. There's Sassy and Sharon. Sharon and Sassy. All right. There you go.
What a good girl.
So we're here in Hawthorne, Nevada. We're going to go down the road here a little bit. That used to be a good restaurant there. Oh, look at that. There's a nice house on top of that. Look at that.
Yeah, very nice house.
Wow. I never saw that before. A whole house on top of that. My Uncle Jay used to live next door to a place. They had a place, a two-story like that. They had goats on top of the top. Naval Underground Weapons Center. There's the pizza place. As you can see, it's very busy.
Mm-hmm. Ed was an elk for a little while.
What's that?
He joined the Elks Lodge for a little while.
Yeah.
And he quit because all they did was go and all they did is drink. You know, it's a bunch of alcoholics. And I went to one of his, you know, I guess his installation or something. And this guy kept forcing all these drinks on me. And I went, you know, I had a little bit, but I didn't want to be drinking all night.
Hopefully that's open. Maybe.
Well, there's vehicles in front.
What, the auto place?
Yeah, auto parts. Things here, I don't know whether they're open or not. I've been in there before.
You don't see the lights on
Well, that's a gas station 469.
Yeah. Okay, they're closed. I should have looked a little bit earlier there. I'm trying to get the right kind of oil for this transmission in the Jeep. Something about purple.
Wow, that looks like that sign is like a flashback to 50 years ago. They actually have color TV, coffee, and phones, and a king-size bed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, and then the other one, coffee, cable TV.
Yeah.
Rectile.
Well, out in this country, some of that is not long ago. There's a Chinese restaurant back here in Maryland.
I saw it, but there's no Chinaman around.
Yeah. All right, well, we're leaving Hawthorne, Nevada now.
That place is loaded.
Yeah. Well, you've been someplace you haven't ever been before, Sharon. You've been
well,
Hawaii a bunch of times, and can you put that back there someplace for me? But you hadn't been to the largest ammo depot in the world.
And I hope all this destruction power is absolutely never necessary. You know, but we have to have it just in case.
Next gas, 100 miles. Tonopah, 103 miles, mine of 33. I'll shut this off pretty soon. It is 6:34. See these things at a different angle now.
This is ice water here, running.
Okay. I'll shut that off for now. Here. Look at all this.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those are buckskins.
Aren't they pretty?
Oh, look at that
That's a
evening light. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, hey, babies.
Just a second, honey.
That looks like one just pregnant.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna get right there where you can.
Isn't she
Take her.
pregnant? She's that one farthest one. Her stomach.
There's a little young colt. Aren't they
Her
beautiful?
stomach is
Yeah.
really big.
Oh, look
See
at
the
that.
babies. We saw them when they were born.
Oh, they're pretty,
Yeah,
pretty.
she looks pregnant.
That one is. Well, both of them. Well,
Yeah.
there's all three of them look like it. Aren't they beautiful?
There's the horses up on the mountain too. We may see more than that now.
Yeah.
Of course, there's 3 or 4 up there.
See, there's one on the ground.
Yep. There's one up there on the mountain. May see some more.
That just thrills
It'd be
me.
nice if we saw some antelope.
That's just thrilling.
Was that thrilling?
That's thrilling, yes. And why is it that it costs so much for people to own a horse, but these horses take care of themselves just fine? And well, besides the lions and the wolves. But I mean, you know, you think, do you ever wonder about that? I mean, they run free. Nobody's doctoring them. Nobody, you know, they're having babies.
Well, they're like longhorn steers, longhorn bulls, that is, longhorn cattle. You don't have to do anything with them. They just survive and thrive greatly. The Army of the Republic, and we're going into Esmeralda County. We've been out of our county nearly all day today.
It seems to me that is Esmeralda one of the biggest counties in Nevada? It seems like
Esmeralda County used to be the largest county. I don't know what it is anymore. It may still be.
Because I mean, I looked at a map once and I thought, wow, that's huge. It's like San Bernardino County or something.
Yeah.
It's huge. It covers a lot of territory. And your neighbor is sheriff of the whole county?
Yep. Sheriff of all of Esmeralda County. And I'm the one that talked him into doing it.
Oh. Has he forgiven you yet?
What?
Has he forgiven you yet?
I don't know. He thought about just arresting me here the other day.
For what?
Because I told him they could pick up sheriff. He's done a wonderful job.
Well, it sounds like he had a lot to undo.
Here we are, our camera's still going. We're coming into Fish Lake Valley here pretty soon. I came through this canyon a couple of times, and there was a herd of horses one time, and they stayed right out in the road. I slowed way down, but they just stayed in the road. They wouldn't go offside the road. And in Maryland, I saw a big herd of antelope here one time. And then 1 or 2 off and on. Advised 35 miles per hour. It doesn't say 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's different up here, huh?
And advised.
We'll give you a ticket. 35 miles an hour, give you a ticket. Here it says advised.
Well, even in California, unless it says speed limit, lots of times they'll just have a sign, they'll say 25 or 35, and that's a suggested speed limit, and that's not, they can't ticket you. I mean, they make you think they can, but they can't. Because that's a suggested speed limit, not a speed limit. In order to be a speed limit, it has to actually say speed limit on the sign.
Yeah.
But I kind of ignore all those anyway. Because you kind of have to go with the flow of traffic, you know, or you get run over.
Yep,
So I
that's for sure.
just, you know,